Ben Williams coming to you. It's February 23rd, 2017. Want to talk to you a little bit about the Golam network, launched on top of Ethereum. It's really awesome, and I read an article today that only reinforced my super bullish position in the Golam network. I've got a position. I've taken a little bit of the money I've made off of Ethereum and Bitcoin and bought 17,000 Golam, which was around $400, $450 worth of USD. So I read an article today. It was published in 2013, had nothing to do with Golam, but it talked about the processing power of Bitcoin. You know, it's combined processing power worldwide, and how much processing power is just devoted to it processing transactions. And it took the top 5 world's fastest supercomputers and added all their processing power up to Bitcoin, and Bitcoin, its processing power, let's put it this way, the top 5 world's biggest supercomputers only had 5% of the processing power of Bitcoin. Pretty impressive. And then it took the world's best 500 supercomputers and added all their processing power, and their processing power is only 12% of what the Bitcoin network is able to do. So the Bitcoin network is amazing at just tearing through math problems. The human race has never seen anything like it in this world. And this is back in 2013, so the network's only gotten bigger and stronger and more robust. So it's probably ridiculous now. So it's probably something like 2.5% of the world's supercomputers is what they're equal to on the processing power. But anyway, so this has a lot to do with Golam, because they were talking about these people. You could tell that the person who wrote this article was in disgust that so much computing power is getting thrown at just transferring value. But at the same time, they understood that as long as computers are getting paid to figure out how to transfer money around the world, that's what that processing power is going to be devoted to. But Golam solves this problem by providing processing power and paying computers and using a capitalist model and a financial reward for computers to provide these services. So now we are going to see the world's biggest supercomputer that can be used for anything. So you will have all this processing power now, and it'll be the Golam network. And so I'm super bullish about it. NASA could use it. SETI could use it. I've heard about folding proteins that could be used for that. It could be used for all kinds of amazing things. They'll always find something to use this processing power for. If you've got a problem, you want to solve it, and you've got this awesome network all hooked up and ready to go to work for you, you're gonna rent the processing power. And that's the only way you can't build something that big. It'd be way too expensive, So the only way to do it is to make it profitable for the people who own the individual computers that provide processing power and to the network. So yes, I feel like I'm on the ground floor. I know I didn't get in at the very lowest price, but you're real close when people don't understand it. When they always come up with I was riding on the plane back home, and the guy was like, you know, he said something about the general public won't ever use Bitcoin or a digital currency or blockchain. It won't ever be utilized by the general public. And these are the same. Right then I knew, and this was a pretty smart guy, and I knew he was an engineer, and I was like, and that's why I know I'm in with the smart money. It's because that's what they said about eBay. That's what they said about Amazon. People are going to want to go to the store. They're going to want to see the shirt to buy it. They're going to want to see the product. No. This is the beginning of the new economy. This is a beautiful thing, and I am very proud to say I'm one of the first adopters, the first owners of this. So yes, I'm very excited. Have a wonderful day. Thanks for watching. Good luck, guys.